Hey, what's up, y'all? Silent Alonzo here. Sorry about not being able to post anything yesterday, but I do have something for us today because we have some developments and I like to discuss them. But before we get to that, please hit that like button. It is helping out the algorithm. We're already about to break 2,000 subscribers, man. I think that's excellent. If you want to get with me on Twitter, I'm under Silent Alonzo International, and on IG, I'm under Silent Alonzo. And I guess I do different things on each page. And if I don't, I'm gonna start. Look, I just want to say cheers to us, congratulations to us, because we did a great job on trending Dogelon Mars the other day. I saw a lot of activity on Friday. Wednesday, it was a little bit slower, but we did pick up the pace on Friday, and I look forward to doing it again next week. So, cheers, guys, with my Shiner Bock here. Mm. So, I do want to talk about the Sin City, but before we get there, who y'all going for, man? Jake Paul or Tyrone Woodley? I'm probably gonna check it out tonight. Trying to see how the evening goes and see if I could get out there and check out the fight and have a little bit of beer on this Saturday evening, right? But let me know in the comments who you think got it, Jake Paul or Tyrone Woodley. All right. Well, let's talk about Sin City. They basically posted on Twitter and they said that they are extremely hyped to welcome the Dogelon Mars community to the Mafia metaverse. So we are definitely involved in the metaverse, and I think we're barely getting our feet wet with this. But they do have 87,698 members. So I think that's pretty cool because it rivals our Telegram, right? It's about the same amount. But basically, Dagala Mars posted sharing that we are now involved with Sin City and called us the Elon Gang. And that this is the first ever Mafia metaverse where we can strategize, battle, acquire, trade, govern, and build. So that's really interesting, man. We did dive in. So congratulations to the whole Dogalong community. We are in. So they also said on the post for Sin City that the top 10 gangs by January 1st will take home a mysterious and super valuable gift. So they are going to be giving some things away. I know that they've had some NFTs and they do have some things called blueprints, and that they actually had puzzles. They still may have puzzles that need to be solved, and if you solve them, you get some type of reward. So that's worth looking into it. So if you want to join that, go to the Sin City Twitter, and on there they have the Discord, the website, and the Telegram, and you can get a whole lot more information there. But basically, from what I've gathered and what I understand, um, you'll basically be able to buy property there and you can turn it into a business. An example of that um, would be, well, let's first clear it. Let's say it is a free to play to earn game, right? So once you're in there, you can actually own your own business. And I don't know if that's going to be through tokens that you earn while playing, or if you can just, send some fiat in there or whatever. They're still developing it, but uh, like I said, from what I understand, you can buy property. And an example would be like, I would buy a pharmacy, and if one of the characters in a particular gang or whatever is injured and needs health, they can go to my pharmacy, right? And they can be healed there for a price, and these tokens would actually become mine, right? As whatever they pay would become mine, and I can actually trade them out if I want to cash out or whatever, or reinvest, kind of like a big monopoly game. So this is really, really interesting. this is the first time that I actually step into truly researching what a metaverse is by game, right? Like being specific to a particular game. And this is the Mafia metaverse, and you'd be able to buy something like a church. So if you want to revive a character or something of that nature, you can go to a church and they would have to make a donation to your church and whatever token is, native to the game. And I don't know how Dogelon Mars is actually going to play into this, but other than starting our own Elon gang. But I don't know if our token is going to be able to be used in there, or if we're going to be able to earn more Elon. But there's going to be more things that are announced. So I guess let me talk about this, and then I'm going to talk about our Elon gang. Okay, so some of the investors, if you go look at it and you go see who's involved, and they've got a guy named um, Justin Khan, I guess it is, and he's the founder of Twitch. So that's a pretty heavy hitter to be involved in this game, right? He's one of the investors. And then you've got a guy named Robert Chan, which is the founder of Goat Capital, and then you got Luke Wagman. I think that's what I wrote, but he's the co-founder of Coin Market Cap. So, I mean, you've got three pretty big investors there, and there are many others. These are just the ones that stood out. And then as advisors, you've got a guy named Donald Kushner, which is the original producer of the Disney movie Tron. The Disney movie Tron. Um, and then Paul Debevec, which somehow worked with Netflix. I believe it was with an algorithm. So, you've got some pretty heavy hitters there, man, and the graphics look great. So if you haven't taken a look at it, you will see that the graphics looks pretty good. And their webpage has limited function and things like that. So I'm expecting there to be an announcement, now or in a couple weeks, based upon what I gathered. And so I actually went to the Discord. I didn't have a Discord, but I went and got one, and I joined. It says accept invite, and I joined. And then you have to read through the rules. You've got to do certain things. And me being new to it, I'm really, a little confused as to what I need to do or whatever. But I did get in there, and as far as I can see, there is no Dogelon Syndicate there. There is no Elon Gang. So one of you guys need to step up and figure out how to create our own Elon Gang, our own Dogelon Syndicate, or whatever. But I prefer it to be Elon Gang, because that is what the Dogelon Mars Twitter called it. He called it, or they called it, the Elon Gang. So maybe they themselves, I mean, they may give themselves away, but maybe the people who run the Twitter need to go in there and start the Elon Gang Syndicate. And if not, one of you need to, because I see many other people trying to recruit the Dogelon people into their syndicate or into their gang. And we need to have our own thing if that's the way it's going to be, right? We need to have our own thing. So I'm on there. I'm willing to play. I'm not really a big gamer, not because I wouldn't want to be, but I don't have the time for all that. But I'm on there. So if y'all start a little Dogelon gang on there, Elon gang on there, I may participate and see what I can get into as things develop. I mean, especially if they're going to be paying out, and you could buy your own farm. Boy, I will buy a pharmacy in a heartbeat, and have everybody paying me to heal themselves, or buy a church and revive themselves, man. Because like I said, it says the first ever Mafia metaverse where you can strategize, battle, acquire, trade, govern, and build. So man, depending on what is running, that may be something that I do. So with all that said, congratulations to Dogelon Mars for dipping their toe in the metaverse. And this is a great accomplishment, and it signifies some good progress. It's very windy out here, so if you hear that wind, I'm sorry. So congratulations to us. Now, if you do want to know more, they are going to be having a Sinners, right? So it's Sin City, SYN City. They are going to be having a Sinners AMA, Ask Me Anything. And it's going to be Monday, this Monday, December 20th at 8 p.m. So get the Discord, get in there, and get ready to ask some questions. Find out how Dogelon is supposed to be involved in here, because we kind of just got thrown into it, and here we are discussing it. But how do we utilize it? How do we earn? How do we make some money with this, right? How do we grow our investment with this, right? So we got Sin City, many possibilities, and we've got Dogelon Mars. So good advancement, good update, and still going and still going, right? We're gonna see when we gonna pump, when we gonna rise. And maybe we should somebody suggested that we should make a video about what we're going to do with our earnings once we eat up 2-3 zeros, right? That boy said 3 zeros, right? Imagine that. But yeah, man, maybe we might discuss that in another video. But for right now, we got Dogelon Mars and Sin City in a partnership. And if you ain't got no Dogelon Mars, get you some. Subscribe.